Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome back to Rizwana's Rasoi. We all know that Eid is around the corner and we all are looking for some interesting dishes. So today I have come to you with a rich and exotic Mughlai recipe called Nargisi Kofta, which you can relish with your friends and family. So let us check out the ingredients and get started. So first we are going to prepare the kofta. For that I have taken 500 grams of minced meat. To this I am going to add around 2 tablespoons of ghee. In case the meat you are using has enough of fat, then you can avoid this step. This is just to keep the kofta moist. Next I am going to add in some fried onions. So I have taken one medium sized onion and fried it till they turn golden brown. Fried onions give a nice texture to the kofta. Add 1 tablespoon of ginger garlic paste. Next I am adding 1/3 cup of roasted gram flour. If you have whole chana, you can roast and grind them. Now I am adding in some spices, that is 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, 1 teaspoon of cumin powder, half teaspoon of garam masala, half teaspoon of black pepper powder, 1 teaspoon of red chili flakes. Next in goes 1 teaspoon of red chili powder, 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder and 1 teaspoon of salt or as per taste. I am adding around 4 green chilies. You can also adjust this if you want it a bit more spicier. Finally, I am adding a handful of fresh coriander leaves. I have brought in together all the ingredients that is required for a kofta. So now I am going to drop this mixture into a mixer jar or a chopper and grind it. So the mixture for our koftas are ready. You can see the texture, it is very smooth. We can now start preparing the koftas. Here I have boiled 4 eggs for the amount of mutton that I have told you. In case you are taking a larger amount, you can adjust the number of eggs accordingly. Now take a generous portion of the mutton mixture that we had prepared. Roll it into a ball shape. Flatten the mutton mix with the help of your palm and make sure that you have rolled it into a large circle. Now place the boiled egg right at the center. Now gently close it from all the sides so that the egg gets covered completely. Now you have to do this very patiently and also ensure that there are no cracks or gaps through which air can enter. Otherwise there are chances that the kofta might break. So here our Nargisi kofta is ready to be fried. You can grease your hands with water or oil to make the surface smooth and free of cracks. Prepare the koftas with remaining eggs as well, and you can give them a nice oval egg-like shape as shown. In a kadai I have taken oil enough for frying the koftas. So now gently drop the koftas that we prepared. Depending on the size of the kofta, just make sure that you do not overcrowd the kadai. Once you drop the kofta, do not flip it immediately. Let them brown from one side, and once you get a nice brown color from one side, you can gently flip it over. The kofta has got a nice brown color, so we can now remove them. Next, to prepare the gravy, I have taken half cup of oil. This is the same oil used for frying the koftas. To that I am going to add some whole spices, that is cinnamon stick, cardamom, clove and few peppercorn. To this I am adding around 1.5 tablespoon of ginger garlic paste. Fry the ginger garlic paste well till its raw smell goes, and once that is done you can add the spices. So here I have taken 1 teaspoon of cumin powder, 2 teaspoon of coriander powder, 1 teaspoon of red chili powder and 1 teaspoon of Kashmiri red chili powder. Next is 1 teaspoon of garam masala and 1 teaspoon of salt or as per taste. Fry the masalas well with the oil. Now to this I am going to add very little bit of water. This is just to prevent the masalas from burning. Roast them well. Once the masalas are fried well, I am going to add in 2 medium sized tomatoes which are pureed. Next in goes 100 grams of curd. Mix everything till they are combined well. Cook this mixture for around 5 to 6 minutes till the gravy thickens a bit and oil comes up to the surface. Next in goes fried onion paste. That is, I have taken 2 medium sized onion, fried them, and I have made it into a paste. This will definitely give a very nice texture to the gravy. Next, I am going to add in a paste which is made up of 10 cashews and 2 green chilies. Now this is what gives the gravy the adequate richness and flavor. Mix everything well till it gets combined and keep cooking this for a minimum of 5 to 8 minutes till oil gets released from the side and all the ingredients that we have added is cooked appropriately. The gravy will gradually thicken and reach its desired consistency. The gravy has thickened nicely. Now to adjust the consistency, I am going to add around 400 ml of water. You can adjust this as per your choice. Now finally drop in all the koftas that we had fried and kept. Once the gravy comes to a boil, you can lower the flame and close it with a lid. Cook it for around 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, you can see that the gravy is done. This is the consistency that we are looking for. You can now turn off the flame and garnish it with some coriander leaves. So friends, do try this rich and exotic gravy with any Indian bread or rice of your choice. Share your feedback, and if you haven't subscribed yet, do subscribe to my channel. Until we meet next time, bye from Rizwana's Rasoi. Thank you for watching.